Alright, welcome to this lecture about combinations in probability. Here we have our example, the vape, with 4 flavors. And our question for today is, how many combinations can you make with this fancy vape that can hold 4 flavors? As you can see, as we turn on, we have B, so we have Red Bull as a taste right now. But we can turn the Red Bull off, as you can see, and turn the watermelon ice on to get the watermelon ice flavor. But you can combine the two and have 2 flavors at the same time, even 3, even freaking 4. Okay, it's like all flavors at the same time. Anyways, you have like on the back already the explanation, or well, like the visual depiction of the way the 15 ways, the 15 in 1 flavors are divided. But we want to see today how we can calculate each method of like combining the flavors. So for example, how many times can you combine like 2 flavors like AD, AB, BD, CD? Like how many are those? How can you calculate it? So if we look at the singular flavors, we obviously have 4 already, A, B, C, and D. And then if you look at the double flavors, you can go from A to B, B to C, C to D, A to C, A to D, B to D, C to D, right? And that's like 6. But in probability, we have an easy way to calculate this. You can just put in your calculator 4 combination 2, because you pick 2 out of 4 flavors, 2 flavors, like either watermelon Red Bull strawberry, raspberry, etc. You get the idea. And my favorite right now is watermelon ice and triple melon ice combined, because 2 bad flavors somehow make a good flavor. I don't freaking know how, but anyways, it is like that. And then you have 4 combination 2, because you pick 2 out of 4. And then the 6, because you have AB, AC, AD, BC, BD, CD, right? You have 3, 5, 6. And then you have like the 3 combinations. So you gotta have like B, C, A, B, C, A, C, D, and then whatever, like the 3. Then you just do 4 combination 3. You pick 3 out of the 4. And that can also only happen in 4 ways, because A, B, C, A, B, D. Don't think about that. B, C, D, C, D, A. Alright, and then you have like the 4th one. That's for all 4. That's like only A, B, C, D. Right? And then you have like 6, 4, 1, and 4. And that concludes into 15. But an even easier way to calculate this, for which you do not need a calculator or like a visual thing, is a formula that is like 2 to the power 4. And then you think like, oh, hey, the 4 flavors, you look at them, and they could either be in or out. So A can be either be in or out, yes or no. And same with B, yes or no. C, yes or no. D, yes or no. And then you do that 4 times for each flavor. So yes or no, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. And then you have that formula. But this comes out to 16. And there are only 15 flavors, which means that 1 is missing, and that is no flavor. So nothing, because that doesn't exist. So like anything that's like where you can choose like all options and like all sort of combinations with options. The formula is 2 to the power of flavors you have. And N is like flavors. Yeah.